I have a dilemma. My hair parted on this side is not falling in my face, but it looks weird. But when I flip it over here, where it looks normal, it keeps kind of falling into my face. But anyway, hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, hi, my name's Courtney, and I love playing around with products to improve the health of my wavy, curly hair. You may have noticed that I have stopped talking about the curly girl method. There is a reason for that. I can go into further detail in another video. If you're interested, comment down below if you want to hear my full thoughts on the curly girl method. But if you're brand new here and you really want to learn more about how to style your waves and curls, learn how to improve the health of your hair and embrace the hair that you were born with, go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell. I'd love to get to hang out with you some more. Also, I get asked a lot about what schedule I use to wash my hair, and I understand when you first start this process, it can feel really overwhelming and you don't know where to start. I've actually created a wash day schedule if that's helpful to you, just to have a rough outline, a guide of when to wash your hair and what to use to wash your hair with. Go ahead and check out the description down below if you'd like to get a free wash day schedule. But enough about that. It's just there if you need it. Let's talk about the hidden gems at the drugstore. I am really excited for this video. I like products that are affordable, and I have a box that's full of stuff. First off, I'm going to cover different categories. I'm going to tell about a couple of products in each category used for a wavy curly wash day that I like. And as I say that I'm going to use a couple, I will break that rule with the first category, which is clarifiers. I personally am very opinionated on what counts as a clarifier and what doesn't, but take that with a grain of salt. I know what works for me and I know what I like, but if you found a product that clarifies the buildup off your hair that's your favorite, good. Also, another disclaimer, while I have tried a lot of products from the drugstore and from other places, I haven't tried everything. So if your favorite product isn't included, let us know. Let us know your favorite product and tell us why in the comments it's your favorite. Seriously, like, let's help each other out, because I only have one head and I can only try out so many products. So if I missed your favorite, let us know. So all that being said, let's talk about clarifiers. For the longest time, I loved the Suave Daily Clarifying Shampoo. However, thanks to a very kind subscriber, I found out that the formula had been changed, and it was the formula of that shampoo that I loved so much. I also really loved the 97-cent price tag, but what are you gonna do? And I talked about this in greater detail in another video, but currently my favorite clarifying product from the drugstore is this Neutrogena Anti-Residue Shampoo. The reason for that is that it's a very simple ingredients list. It contains sodium lauryl sulfate, not laurel sulfate, because laurel is more stripping, laureth is slightly more gentle. It's got a chelating ingredient in there. It's not really good for removing hard water buildup, but I find that this removes oil, shea butter, polyquaternium product buildup from my hair so well. It will remove silicones from your hair as well. It's a great, incredibly basic cleanser. I really love to use this once to twice a month, depending on how my hair's doing. But this is not technically Curly Girl approved. If you plug this into any of your ingredients checking websites, it will kick it back as not being good for wavy curly hair. This is a tool in my wavy curly arsenal. This is meant to help remove buildup. It is only meant to be used once or twice a month. Every time my hand touches this bottle, the other hand is reaching and grabbing for a deep conditioner. And I have carved out 30 minutes of my day to allow that deep conditioner to sit on my hair. I no longer use sulfates for daily cleansing. I have noticed a huge difference in my hair since cutting out using sulfates every time I wash my hair. What do I follow this up with, you may ask? From the drugstore. What are some drugstore hidden gem deep conditioners? I'm glad you asked. My two favorite deep conditioners from the drugstore are the Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment, and then the other really amazing deep conditioner is the Mael Babassu and Mint Deep Conditioner. All right, let's just talk about the name of this. No, it's not a protein power treatment. I wouldn't even consider this a protein treatment on any level. Okay guys, fun story. This product looks like it has been discontinued. I did not know this while I was filming it, but when I went to look up the price, yeah, it looks like they discontinued it. That being said, there is a pretty good substitute for this. I really think that the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Mask for dry, damaged hair, looking at the ingredients, is a fair substitute for this product. Let's continue. Typically, the bar that I use to measure whether or not a product can be considered and or used as a protein treatment is that it has to contain a hydrolyzed protein in the first 5 ingredients. If it does not contain a protein in the first 5 ingredients, it's not a protein treatment. That being said, this is a really nice deep conditioner. It is one of the very few products from Shea Moisture that works for my hair. That being said, this is the product that does. Now, in the ingredients label, I cannot see because I've been looking at the ring light and I feel blind. And I've started wearing glasses, but if I wear glasses, well, you get blinded by the ring light. So let's see if I can read these ingredients, shall we? So you've got water, cetyl alcohol, bihydramonium chloride. The 5th ingredient is shea butter. The reason that I paused on cetyl alcohol is that cetyl alcohol is an emulsifier. Now, the majority of the time, Shea Moisture doesn't work for me. It is when shea butter is higher up on the ingredients list than cetyl alcohol. Because cetyl alcohol comes several ingredients before the shea butter in this formulation, I don't find that the shea butter is too heavy for my hair or builds up on my hair. Now, we keep going through the ingredients list and we run into yogurt powder. That is just above halfway through the ingredients list. And that is supposed to be the protein power treatment part of this product. I disagree. If it's a whole intact protein from yogurt, it's really going to behave more like a film-forming humectant rather than a reconstructive protein treatment. That being said, film-forming humectants are awesome. I just wouldn't reach for this product if I was in a moisture overload situation, if I'm really needing to undo some damage ASAP. This isn't the product. This is a fantastic, basic, hydrating, nourishing product. There is one ingredient in this product that took me a long time to understand, and it's way down at the bottom of the ingredients label. And rather than, there's hydrolyzed keratin way down there at the bottom. This must be a different formula. I've bought 2 bottles of these. It's been reformulated a little bit since my first bottle because the first one did not have hydrolyzed keratin in it. This ingredient, hydrolyzed vegetable protein, PG propyl, yeah, it's that word that I can't say, silenitriol. This is technically a hydrolyzed protein silicone hybrid ingredient, and for the longest time I was like, Shea Moisture put a silicone in their product. In fact, they use that ingredient a lot in their conditioners. While it is a protein silicone hybrid. It is water soluble. It will not build up on the hair. And if you have bleach damage in your hair, that ingredient is amazing at helping your hair retain moisture. It really binds to the lifted places on your hair cuticle and creates a nice little seal on your hair without continually building up on itself. So if you haven't been using this product because you threw it into an ingredients checking website and it kicked back as having a silicone, just know that that particular ingredient does not behave like dimethicone, and that there may be some really good benefits for your hair in this product. If I talk this much about the ingredients of each and every single one of these hidden drugstore gems, this is gonna be a long video, so we better hurry up. Moving on to the Mael Babassu Deep Conditioning Treatment. This product is the closest thing I have found at the drugstore to like a protein treatment that I like, that I'm going to use on my hair. I have yet to do an apogee treatment on my hair. Those scare me. Those are intense. I bought this at Target, and I like this because it's not incredibly heavy, and it does contain a ton of amino acids. Now, amino acids are very good for low porosity hair and coarse hair. So if your hair typically doesn't like protein, but you're finding yourself in a place where you need some protein in your life and you need to do a good deep treatment type session, this is the product you really want to reach for. It does not have a protein in the first 5 ingredients on the label, but it does have a bunch of different amino acids, and they're in the top 10, starting in the top 10 ingredients. So I really do like this. My only note on this is that it is very minty and very tingly. You have been warned. I do like it though. All right, that covers my favorite products for Clarify Deep Condition Treatment Session from the drugstore. Let's move on to Basic Wash Day, talking about Low Poos. These are foaming sudsing cleansers that do not contain a sulfate, that are safe to be used every wash day. If you have super dry hair, you might not be reaching for a Low Poo every time you wash your hair. I do recommend that even if your hair is really dry, you do use something that foams and lathers on your hair at least once a week, and then maybe sub in some co-washing if your hair is super dry. We interrupt this video to bring you Editing Courtney. Yes, I did put my glasses up on my head so I wouldn't be blinding you with the glare from the window. I spent all this time talking about Low Poos and when you should co-wash, and you know what? I completely forgot to mention which co-washes from the drugstore I love. Mainly because I didn't have them in my cabinet and didn't put them in that little box behind me, so I forgot to talk about them. I love co-washes from As I Am. I really like the original co-wash as well as the dry itchy scalp co-wash. The original co-wash is a great basic standard co-wash. Awesome, amazing. If you want to try a co-wash, try that one. And if you are really struggling with dry, itchy, flaky scalp, if you've used Head & Shoulders before in your past, try the As I Am Dry Itchy Scalp. It is amazing for treating different scalp conditions. Okay, thank you for tolerating this little break from Editing Courtney to talk about co-washes. Back to the video. But if you're like me and you have very fine, low porosity hair that gets built up on it in 2 seconds and is super oily, you will probably be wanting to Low Poo your hair every time you wash and style. Okay, the first Low Poo that I know this has been out for a while, but I'm just now getting around to trying this. This is awesome. Suave came out with this product designed for natural hair, as it says on the bottle. It is a sulfate-free cleansing shampoo. It gently cleanses and moisturizes. I agree with that. This gives a really good lather. It's got kind of like this flaxseedy type texture, and you may be reading this and say, ooh, but Courtney, I have wavy, fine hair, and it's got shea butter and pure coconut oil in it. That sounds like a recipe for ick on my hair. Well, I do have something to say about that. They put coconut oil and shea butter as the fourth last and third last ingredient on this ingredients label. There is only the tiniest amount of shea butter and coconut oil in this product. I feel like it just barely gives a little bit of slip to the hair. My hair was clean and my hair was fine after this. It does not weigh down my hair. In fact, I used it on this wash day, and this was a very voluminous, shiny, happy wash day. The reason that this is a particularly interesting product from the drugstore is that it is sulfate free and it's gentle. I find that a lot of the sulfate free cleansers from the drugstore, they use so many different surfactants in it that aren't sulfates, that when you layer surfactant on surfactant on surfactant, it can get a little strong and a little bit stripping. Whereas if they had just used the one sulfate, it would have been actually more gentle. It's ironic. It's ironic. It's weird how that happens. But this one's gentle because it contains cocamidopropylbutane and sodium methylcocoa tartrate as the only two surfactants. It cleans well. It smells really good. This fragrance is reminding me of something, and I can't think of what it reminds me of. I'm not a big tropical scent person. This isn't terribly tropical. I like this. And it's cheap. Now, if you're needing something a teensy bit stronger for your hair, just slightly more cleansing because that wasn't getting it done for you, you might really like the Maui Moisture Lightweight Hydration Hibiscus Water Shampoo. This contains one of my favorite surfactants, which is sodium C14, C16 olefin sulfonate. This is a magnetic buildup remover, meaning that it is really good for things like polyquaterniums that build up on your hair. It smells really nice. It lathers well. It leaves your hair very, very clean. I do find that I need to reach for a hydrating kind of conditioner after I use this and really spend my time squishing to condition my hair. But this is a really nice option for fine, wavy, low porosity hair. If your hair is a little drier and a little coarser, you might like this better. Next up, we have conditioners. I really like the Cantu Hydrating Cream Conditioner. This is so slippery on the hair. If you really struggle with slip, if you just started this process and your hair is very bleach damaged and or heat damaged, and you find that you are spending a lot of time finger detangling your hair in the shower on wash day and you're dying, run out to your local Walmart, heck, just about everywhere, Target, CVS, Walgreens, and grab a bottle of this. It does smell very, very tropical. So it's not my favorite scent, but it's incredibly slippery, and I avoided Cantu products for a very long time, thinking that the shea butter and heavy nourishing oils and butters in it would be too much for me, but it's not, because we've got water, cetyl alcohol, cetyl alcohol, then shea butter. I don't find that this builds up on my hair. It's got crazy good slip, and it hydrates really nicely. Next up, I really like this. This is a hidden gem I don't hear anyone talking about. This is the Kristen S Fragrance-Free Shine Enhancing Conditioner. It's sulfate, silicone, and drying alcohol free, and it contains decent protein. I find that that is something very hard to find at the drugstore, is to find well-formulated products that also contain protein. If you're wondering why I'm spending any time talking about protein and moisture and all that jazz, I do have a playlist all about protein moisture balance, but this is awesome. If you are looking for a conditioner from the drugstore that is fragrance free, that's silicone free, that's all the things plus some protein, grab this. It is not as hydrating as the Cantu, but I loves this. Hey there guys, Editing Courtney here again. I just keep jumping into this video all over the place. This time I want to talk to you about isodecane. I have had several people reach out to me and tell me that this ingredient is not Curly Girl approved, and lo and behold, when you throw that ingredient into ingredients checking websites like Curlsbot or isitcg.com, those will tell you that that is a non-improved ingredient because it's a wax and an oil. But when I did some research on that ingredient on the internet, I found that it was actually an emulsifier and it contained a pretty high evaporation rate. So this ingredient is fine for your hair. It's going to help emulsify all of your ingredients together, as well as evaporate fairly quickly out of the product. So there you go. There's some info on isodecane. Let's continue the video. Now let's talk about leave-in products. Leave-in conditioner, to be specific. Also, no, you may not leave your rinse out conditioner that I just talked about in your hair as a leave-in. And I've talked about that reason before, but the pH of rinse out conditioners is slightly acidic. If you continually leave slightly acidic conditioner on your hair over time, it will wear on your hair a bit. And we don't want acid damage on our hair. It won't really cause extreme severe acid damage. You would have to do it a lot over a long period of time to really have noticeable damage from doing that. But really, they're kind of heavy. They're meant to be rinsed out. They're really nourishing and moisturizing. And if you use a leave-in conditioner, their pH is formulated to be left on the hair. Okay, let's continue. This is the Cantu Curl Activator Cream. Again, I avoided this product for a long time thinking that it would be too heavy for my hair. It isn't too heavy at all if you use the right amount and if there's enough water in your hair. Another reason that I really enjoy this product is that it contains silk amino acids, a little bit of a protein. I find that that particular protein adds a lot of nice slip to my hair. Even after wash day, I feel the effects of that ingredient on my hair post wash day. The next leave-in from the drugstore that I love is an oldie but a goodie. I have been using this for so long. I first heard Real Life Curly Girl talking about this forever ago. This is the most absorbent, lightweight, hydrating, amazing leave-in I have ever used. This is the As I Am Classic Leave-In Conditioner. It's glycerin and protein free. It's a little bit more expensive at the drugstore, but you do not need much of this. It has a really lightweight, sweet, coconutty smell. It's not super heavy coconut. I have very fond memories of this product, maybe because I've been using it for 3 years. But if you are looking for a good, lightweight, but hydrating product, just try this and thank me later. We are finally moving on to stylers. There's only a few products left in my box. Yay! All right, this is a hidden gem from the drugstore. No, I did not discover this. My friend Jackie over on Instagram is the first one I saw talking about this product, and I thought she was a little bit crazy at first, but she's made really good product recommendations in the past, so I trusted her, and I got the Harry's Sculpting Gel. Yes, my label is rubbing off. And yes, this is the men's razor brand hair gel. There is something so special and unique about this product. It's protein and glycerin free. When you first use this, make sure you really emulsify it in your hands. Really take your time rubbing your hands together before you apply it to your hair. Make sure your hair is soaking wet. And when you scrunch it in, you'll be like, whoa, shrinkage. What just happened? It almost shellacks your hair into place. And If you use too much, your hair will feel a little bit gritty. It leaves this gritty feeling on your hair. That can actually be kind of a nice thing if your hair is slightly too smooth and silky and you're finding that it's falling flat very quickly. Try this product. It'll give you some grit and some zhuzh. The only downside to this product is that gritty feeling, and you will smell like a dude. A very attractive dude. I like the way this smells. And yes, the smell does linger. I have not found that it has like clashed terribly with any of my other products, but I haven't combined it with every single product that I own, and there is a chance that this fragrance would clash with other fragrances at some point. If they ever come out with a fragrance-free version, I'm down. I'm all about that. You should really try this hair gel. It's so cool. It's alcohol, it's like Curly Girl approved, alcohol-free, silicone-free, all the good things. Great hold. If you need hard hold, dude, check out Harry's. But if you hate gritty and crazy hard hold, if you don't need your hair to be crunchy and like shellacked into place, you might really like the Aussie Instant Freeze Gel. They had a different formula of this product a long time ago. I tried it. I really liked the original formula. I drug my feet for forever before I would try the new formula because I had heard people saying that the new formula was terrible, and I kind of wish I'd tried it for myself sooner. I like it. I like this new formula. It's medium hold, medium to light hold. It makes my hair very, very shiny, and it gives me a very soft sort of beachy look, and it makes my hair feel really tangle-free and very slippery. Now, that is probably because my hair loves aloe, and I can use not raw aloe gel, but like sunburn aloe gel on my hair, and my hair likes it. If your hair likes aloe, try this product. I like the way it smells. I would not say that it's like maximum hold like they claim, definitely medium to light hold, but this product layers really well with other products. Now, a product you might want to layer that with would be a mousse. My friend Heather over on Instagram has really championed the technique called gel plop mousse, meaning that you apply your gel, then you plop your hair, then you apply a mousse. I just used this too for the first time recently. I used it as a single styler. It's nice. It makes a really nice single styler. I was a little nervous about the fact that it contained jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is like a sealing oil, not a penetrating oil. I get nervous using sealing oils because I feel like they're going to be too heavy for my hair. I didn't find this to be heavy on my hair. I had great volume, incredible shine, and really good hold. Like, this is actually maximum hold, but their gel isn't. I would combine those two together all day long and be so happy. This is a really nice mousse. I've tried several other foams and mousses from the drugstore, and none of them have the hold that this has. And this didn't leave my hair feeling producty or build-up-y. Most mousses I avoid because they give this weird, gritty, build-up-y, strange, sort of unpleasant feeling in my hair. Not a good gritty, like a bad gritty, and like lotiony almost. Gritty lotion. It's weird. I'm sorry. I'm not doing a very good job of describing it. This does not do that to my hair. It gives hold and shine and a little bit of slip, not as slippery as the Aussie gel, but this is a neat product. Good find from the drugstore. Now, if for whatever reason you don't feel like trying that mousse, the other mousse that I do like from the drugstore is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Mousse. This is way more spendy. It's like $8 and it says soft touchable hold. Like it's a 2 out of 5 on their hold scale. I don't think so. It actually has medium hold, medium to hard hold, This is a wash day where I used this product exclusively on my hair. It did really well. It made my hair really pretty. It has a fantastic fragrance. I do have to be careful with how much I use. If I do use too much, I get that weird mousse feeling on my hair. But if I don't use too much of this product, I get really nice wash day results. So if you don't have Aussie in your store, try Not Your Mother's. Get these. This is good. All right, guys, that is it for this video. These are the hidden gems at the drugstore that I have currently been really loving. I have done an affordable curly hair products video, but that was an incredibly long time ago. Some of these products I've talked about before, some of these I haven't talked about enough. I sure hope this video was helpful to you. If you liked it, go ahead and let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. And I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye! Why? Why are you on my nose?